Oh, no, we want a Wegmans gift.
Oh, that's right, yeah, your guy, I saw that, I'm like, I'm gonna wait and see if he wins, because we were getting ready to leave, and I'm like, well, no, since I know her, I'm gonna wait and see if he wins that.
I stayed yesterday, Billy, and I said to Brian, I said.
Oh my God. I haven't ever seen, I don't know that I've ever seen a game like this. And I mean, that poor kid at right field, I feel terrible. I mean, yes, he had to lay out.
I think you'd be great.
I mean, you don't hold up and
It's just heartbreaking.
that's where they were.
I'm just glad. I just at those points, I was hoping it's not like a ground ball. Legs or like,
I think
it was a
it
hit. It was a hit. When they were 6-1, like my attention was
Yeah.
and I was like, wait, no.
Well, especially when it hits them the one kid on the first hit.
Yeah,
Like, that kid.
heartbreaker. Just the hard work.
Like, you need that run, like, you gotta be a little bit more aggressive.
You don't have a dog in the fight. You're like, what? It's painful. It's awesome.
Yeah,
It's just about ready.
especially in the Olympics.
Yeah, now.
It's tough.
Standing room only today. You could keep an eye on these two over here. Good angle right there.
Okay, good morning, everyone. It's now 10 a.m. We ask you to please rise if you're able for the opening prayer and pledge of allegiance before we convene our public meeting. Dear Heavenly Father, you are the origin of all knowledge and wisdom, and we ask you for your direction in our decision-making each day. Let us listen to each other attentively with open hearts and minds. Guide us to make the best decisions for our community. May our actions reflect your love and grace. Give us creative ideas and solutions that bring positive results. This morning we pray for our elderly in their golden years, our youth in pursuit of their dreams, and our families as they raise their children. We ask you to bless the businesses in our community and the employees who labor. These things we humbly pray in your name. Amen.
Allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, before we convene our commissioners' public meeting, we have some additions and revisions to the agenda not previously posted. Shannon, would you like to mention those?
Good morning. The additions and revisions to the agenda are to remove agenda item 6.3, vote to approve the Community Development Block Grant FFY 2025 project selection and finalization with CETA-COG in the amount of $276,770, which is a 2025 approved budgeted item, and to add agenda item 6.12, vote to approve the letter of engagement with McNerney Page, Vanderlyn and Hall.
Okay, we'll convene our commissioners' public meeting. I'll ask for a motion. Agenda item 6.3.
All right, I'll make the motion to remove that item.
I'll second.
All fair side.
Aye.
Aye. Ask for a motion to add agenda item 6.12.
I'll make that motion to add 6.12.
I'll second.
All fair side.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Do we have a motion to approve the minutes of the previous meeting?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All fair side.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, do we have any public comment on agenda items only at this time?
I'm not seeing anything online.
Okay, thank you. Nikki, good morning.
Okay, we had two bids that were due last week. The equipment rental maintenance, we received no bids for that. And then the Leachate hauling, we received two bids. Extreme Trucking, on their price list, they put no bid. So I'm sure Maya will follow up with them.
Okay.
And Zook's Septic Services was $755. So
Okay.
we'll have to look into that pricing as well.
Maybe we can fill in whatever amount we want.
Maybe.
Is that 755 per truck? That is?
They didn't specify.
Okay.
Thank you. Moving on to reports.
Presented for your ratification are invoices due through August 27th, 2025, to be paid on August 20th, 2025, in the amount of $1,048,878.59. 73.56% out of the general fund, 0.59% out of other grants, 25.59% out of RMS, and 0.27% out of escrow.
Okay, is there a motion to accept accounts payable?
I'll make the motion. I'll second.
All fair side?
Aye.
Thank you.
Aye. Thank you.
Information items. 4.1, elected official personnel actions. Sheriff Karen Aldendorfer, administrative specialist, licensed to carry. 4, full-time, 18.532584 per hour, 75 hours per pay period, effective date August 31st, 2025. Personnel actions. 5.1, approve the following personnel actions as conditional offers of employment, subject to the successful completion of a background check and all other employment conditions as outlined in attachment A. It would be adult probation, Karina Meitzel, clerk 3, 4, full-time, 15.7396 per hour, 75 hours per pay period, anticipated start date September 9th, 2025. Planning and Community Development, Nicole Carter, GIS Analyst / Environmental Planner 9, full-time, $45,878.6238 per year, 75 hours per pay period, effective date August 31st, 2025.
Okay, is there a motion to accept personnel actions?
I'll make the motion. I'll second.
All fair side?
Aye.
Action item 6.1, vote to approve the settlement agreement with employee 250812.
Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion. I'll second.
All fair side?
Aye.
Aye. All right, Jamie.
Morning, how are you? All right, so the next item is the professional and administrative services agreement with CEDACOG for your 2024 CDBG program. You finally got that contract, got that all set up. Services have not changed. If anything, DCD just requires more all the time. So I believe that the funding amount is still the same. I think it's a total of 99 or 119,800 for everything. That includes the delivery fees for environmental review and labor standards enforcement. And this also includes, of course, your OBOs, Jersey Shore, Montoursville, and South Williamsport. I'll gladly take any questions, concerns, comments about our service or anything we can do to assist you further that we aren't doing, or compliments are always nice.
Well, then you do an excellent
Yeah, I
job.
was gonna say.
Good job.
They just
Thank
as nice
you.
when you have to ask for them.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, I was gonna say that we really enjoy the partnership, but now maybe I.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No, we appreciate it.
I'll say it. We do appreciate you.
We appreciate
you.
Thank you.
You're really beneficial, not just to us, but all the other groups that you work with.
And I enjoy working here. And we have a new person starting on Monday. Larissa is replacing Monica. So I'll be bringing her around with me, and hopefully she'll be here to stay.
Great, thank you. CEDACOG does great work with 11 different counties throughout the state.
Yeah, and then we have 11 counties in our region, and we also work with 3 counties outside of our region for CDBG. So Fulton, Potter, and Sullivan as well.
Okay, motion to accept.
I'll make the motion. I'll second.
All fair side?
Aye.
Okay, and then the second item for CDBG today is your project selection for 2025. The total amount for the grants for the county and the 3 boroughs is $589,460. We reviewed things such as eligibility, fundability, timeliness, financial need, fair share if applicable, and attendance at the public hearings as we decided on projects. The recommended projects for 2025 funding are for Lycoming County, the Park Loop Rehabilitation in Montgomery Borough for $193,670. The Route 54 sewer lateral connections with the West Branch Regional Authority for $36,600. And CEDACOG administration for $46,500. The total is $276,770. Jersey Shore Borough selected to fund Meadow Alley Road reconstruction again at $78,157, with CEDACOG administration at $16,500. Their total grant is $94,657. Contoursville Borough is funding another round of curb cuts. This is phase 6 for 84,018, with CEDACOG administration at 16,900 for their total grant of $100,918. And South Williamsport is funding a slum blight area project for 97,715, with CEDACOG administration at 119,400 for their total grant of 117,115. So total administration, and this does not include the labor standards and ERs we just talked about a minute ago, is 99,300, which is the same as that has been in previous years.
With something like the slum blight area, what exactly do you guys do there?
Yes, so one of the national objectives you can meet with CDBG funds is the elimination of slum and blight. So what will happen is South Williamsport will choose an area of the borough that meets a definition of blighted, which basically I believe is 25% of the improvements or buildings are in a state of disrepair or general overall disrepair. They'll declare a certain block or area as blighted, and then we can do things like demolition of blighted structures. We can even do like street improvements for an area that doesn't necessarily qualify as LMI, if we can qualify it as blighted and that these improvements will improve
You'll
that
actually
blight.
help with the demolition and removal and all that stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, we do a lot of that in places like Northumberland County, do a lot of demolition, Shamokin.
Motion to accept.
I'll make a motion. I'll second.
All fair side.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Good morning.
6.5, we're seeking your approval to sign an agreement with Iron Mountain and the amount of, and there, this is a correction. It's supposed to be a dollar sign instead of a 4. So it's $3,552.69. This is not budgeted for this year, but I've been working with Maya and she'd like to use contingency. Basically, Register and Recorder has 11 items and we're not sure what those items are. Iron Mountain isn't able to tell us. So Register Recorder has these 11 items at Iron Mountain. They've been there since 1989 and we have our own records retention. So when Dave reached out to us about the contract for this year to pay the bill, we're like, what is it and why do we have it? Can we go get it, pick it up and bring it back? And that's what we decided to do because we're not quite sure. So it is a trip. I think they're in, don't quote me, like Boylestown or right outside of Pittsburgh. So we're going to make the trip and we're going to pick up these 11 items, whatever they are. But so the total at this point is $3,552.69. I am working on I did contact them to see what it would cost for them to send us the items. Because if they're just tapes, it might be cheaper than us driving there. They just haven't gotten back to me, so.
I'm confused. On the agenda, it says 43,550.
Yeah, I think the 4 is a dollar sign.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if we need to make that correction, but yeah.
Okay. Let's make that correction. Please.
Yeah.
Okay. So the amount would be 3,500.
Yes.
Correct.
69, not 43,000.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Thought it something.
So Leslie, am I thanking you? So you're saying we were paying annually like close to $3,000 for them to hold these things?
Well, it was like 20, it's about, I think, and it says on there, like $900 to go and grab them. Us to drive there and them to do all their administrative fees. So yeah, like $2,600 every year.
Paying annually for something
Yeah.
that we don't even know why it's there.
26,000, sorry,
Thank
yeah.
you for finding that.
Yes, thank you.
These are the things that we need to continually
Yeah.
do around.
Yeah, yeah.
So we appreciate it.
How was Mr. Huff made aware of this?
So basically what happened was he got his invoice for this year to pay, and the controller stopped it, which was, thank you. So they stopped it, and then we started looking at the contracts and finding out, trying to figure out what it really was. And they brought it to my attention because of records retention, and I'm glad it kind of worked out. So yeah, we're gonna go get it and try to, because I even asked, Dave wasn't quite sure what it is either, so yeah.
So then I guess I would also thank the controller's
Yeah,
office.
yeah,
And again, you know,
absolutely.
these are the things that
the three of us are really trying to change within Lycoming County and also, a new controller looking at things differently, a new director looking at things differently. We have probably have wasted millions of dollars on things that we're going to clean up over these next few years, and that's going to balance the budget as well. So,
Absolutely.
but thanks to the team for finding another one that's just kind of hanging out there.
Thanks, Nikki.
Thank you. Motion to accept.
I'll make the motion.
I'll say.
All fair side.
Aye.
6.6, I'm seeking your approval to purchase storage devices and services from Malillo in the amount of $156,854. Basically, it's non-budgeted for this year, but it is hard drive space for our servers, but we do have the funding available this year out of our budget, so we do not need to use contingency. And this is just a mirror configuration. Basically, there's going to be 2 devices at Department of Public Safety and 2 devices here.
Okay. We have heard that there's a concern with the storage. We need to address this.
There's definitely a storage issue. Yes.
Okay. Motion to accept.
I'll make the motion. I'll second.
All fair side.
Aye.
All right, 6.7, seeking your approval to approve our Polycom support renewal with Keyser Consulting Group in the amount of $809.34, and this is 25 approved budget item.
Motion to accept.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All fair side.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning.
Okay, 6.8, vote to approve the Amendment 3 to the Indigent Defense Grant with the Pennsylvania Commission on Crime and Delinquency. This is just, they were purchasing thumb drives, now they want to purchase hard drives. Public Defender.
Do they have money in their budget to do so?
Yes.
Okay.
Just to clarify, so basically when they did the grant, not to interrupt,
Mhm.
but basically when they did the grant, they were asking for thumb drives. We weren't so much involved with that, so we went back. This is going to help with that storage issue also.
Okay.
We decided that it was better off if they got hard drives. So they just needed to get permission from the grant to instead of saying thumb drives, to say hard drives. And I forget how much the grant was, but there's definitely enough funding
Yes.
in the grant to be able to purchase the hard drives.
Yes.
Okay. Motion to accept.
I'll make the motion. I'll second.
All fair side.
Aye.
Okay, 6.9, vote to approve the amendment to the USDA lease. This is going to run retroactive 5/1/25 to 4/30 of 30, and the amount will be $8,380.55 monthly.
Motion to accept.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All fair side.
Aye.
All right, and 6.10, vote to approve the election integrity grant with the Department of Community and Economic Development for $373,818.65.
Motion to accept.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
All fair side.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, action item 6.11, vote to ratify payment of invoices to Larson, Kellett and Associates PC in the amount of $42,508.05. And this is a 2025 budgeted approved item.
Okay, motion to accept.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All fair side.
Aye.
Aye.
Action item 6.12, vote to approve letter of engagement with McNerney, Page, Vanderlyn and Hall. This is 2025 approved budgeted item.
Accept.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All fair side.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Next, we have commissioner comments. Does anybody have any comments?
Yeah, I'm gonna just follow up on Leslie and Nikki and even the help that Shannon is bringing to the county at this point as well. Again, I said a week or two ago, if things aren't following the process, we're not gonna pay the bill. And these are the reasons why. I mean, you look at something like this today, we're so thankful for our team that is diligently working on this type of stuff. But we are so used to, as government, that the bill comes in, we just say yes, and we pass it through, and nobody reviews it. That's changing in Lycoming County. So for all the vendors, for all our elected officials that just send the things in for payment, we're asking that everybody reviews everything, because we're paying bills we probably should never be paying. Our new director of operations has been looking at our buildings and things like that we've done, and finding invoices that we probably shouldn't get. And ironically, when she questions it, we're told we shouldn't get them, so we're not paying them. But without questioning things get paid. So we're just asking everybody to do their due diligence as we move forward as a county, balancing this budget, getting things financially secure. That's our goal for the three of us. It's been our goal since day one. Whether it's vendor changes, personnel changes, whatever it is that has to happen within this county, we're making the hard decisions to do it, and we're going to continue with that until we get us on track. We are there. We're moving in the right direction. We're very happy. We're very confident we're there. But today's meeting just brings that same topic back up, that we got to be watching everything that we do and every penny that we spend. So I appreciate the staff. I appreciate the help. Appreciate our elected officials that are diligently looking at the money. I'm not sure why things got missed in the past, but I appreciate the team we have today that's making it work. So
We have a responsibility to.
Yeah.
Each department head does. So it's just go back and double check it, make sure it's legit. Don't pass it through to the controller's office unless it is, because she's going to stop it.
And it's everywhere in government. The amazing thing is I took a phone call this morning from a gentleman saying, I was following the city bus and it went all the way down to the assumed target. And then it went further down, drove through the mall. I'm trying to figure out why it drives through the mall. Then went out around and went down to Geisner. This gentleman followed him. And he said, I'm going to be a little doge with you. I want to know, why does that go on? Why are we paying for that to happen? He says, from what I could see, there's nobody on the bus. But we made the route. And why we have a route that goes through the mall, it's totally beyond me, the fact that there's nothing in the mall. And it didn't stop. It didn't go into Sam's Club. It didn't go into Ollie's. So I'm not sure what the purpose of the bus is. Maybe it does if somebody's on it.
I was gonna say, maybe it does if somebody hits the bell.
It's a bell or something, but again, we have nothing to do with the bus, and I'm not busting on the bus in this comment, but where are we as government looking at why are we spending the money that we spend? So it's a nationwide problem. It's not a Lycoming County problem. So
Thank you.
Well, from the business side to the social side, it's a exciting week, a stressful week for a lot of people, not just because Little League is here, but kids are back to school, kids are off to school, depending on how old you are. I'm now an empty nester because we've shuffled our youngest off to college. And you see on Facebook people sending their kindergartners off to school and they're crying, and one of them might be sitting right over there. And so I know sports starting. I know football is tomorrow. I don't know if soccer started yet. I know golf has started and things like that. So there's some weeks where in the dead of winter and the dog days of summer where there's not a lot going on around the area. And obviously this week there is a lot. And it's not just at Little League, although if you've watched I know the guy, Carl Ravish said the 7:00 game has been a nail biter every night. The Little League World Series has been unbelievably stressful, at least the night game, the prime time game. So, but just outside of that, we have a lot going on in our world. And I assume most people do around the country just because of the time of year it is. So, I guess show a little grace to those people who are struck. Did she go today? When does she go? She goes Monday. Are you going to be okay Monday? So it's an exciting time. It's a sad time. It's a stressful time. All those things are all combined into one. So we wish, as you get older, you wish the kids good luck, like in the games that they play and going back to school. You wish the parents good luck in dealing with all the stuff that they deal with. And I swear our parents didn't deal with this. They didn't care like we did. They were just like, go. I don't know what it is about our generation, but it just seems tougher. But anyway, so that's that.
We do have some general public comments online.
Hang on one second. Let's see if we have any from the audience. Any public comments? No, I don't have anything today.
Nikki, any comments? Any comments about, do we have an outfit picked out yet?
The outfits, well, we have one today for open house that's picked out.
Okay.
It's her white dress.
Okay.
It needs to look fresh.
Okay.
And her outfit next week, she is already picked out for her first day.
Okay.
That's nothing wrong with being prepared. I picked my outfit for today. You know, I didn't want people to get too nervous that last week I was wearing a baseball jersey and it didn't have a tie on, so.
Any public comments from the audience? Okay, online.
All right. From Mr. Thomas Adams. Good morning, Lycoming County. Thank you for your dedication to upholding law and order in our county by your commitment to be in full cooperation with ICE when the seemingly most insignificant laws unwilling to assimilate into our traditional American culture have no good intentions for America to survive. When the first act upon entry is illegal with no desire for correcting that is not an innocent oversight, but an invader or someone being trafficked. Sanctuaries are bastions for all styles of crime and chaos, including increased traffic accidents. God bless Lycoming County. God bless America.
Thank you. All right, with no further comments, we've completed our agenda, so we'll be adjourned until August 28th. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.